Hello, welcome to Chris Tech Rants, and in this video, I'd be ranting about SSDs or solid-state drives. Ngayon, bakit SSDs? Konting context muna, no? Nakakairita kasi. I mean, in the situation we're in right now, work from home, study from home tayo, di ba? And obviously, for the people who are benefiting from this video, medyo wala tayong alam sa pagbuo ng computer or how the computer works in detail, di ba? So, what we'd expect, pupunta tayo sa Lazada or sa Shopee, maghanap tayo ng budget computer, yung built na, I just wanna buy it, work on it. End of discussion, di ba? Meaning, pagdating sa'yo ng computer, gusto mo, magtatrabaho ka na lang doon. Wala ka nang aatupagin pa, di ba? Kasi nga, inaano na natin, we're giving the responsibility na kay seller na natin, binibigay yung responsibility. Pagdating sa atin, we're just going to use it. Ngayon, let's just say na we've done our research. Medyo kulang sa research, pero we've done it. Tapos, nalaman natin, SSDs are pretty quick. Ngayon, ang hard drives, ang solid state drives are pretty quick. And yung hard disk drive ay maganda for storage. Ngayon, magsa-search tayo or pupunta tayo sa mall, sasabihin sa atin, uy, for faster loading, meron yan 128 or 256 gigabytes of solid state drives. Tapos, para naman sa mga trabaho mo, meron ka dyan spare na HDD or hard disk drive. Ngayon, sa atin, nakita natin yung specs. Uy, wow! SSD, HDD, good combo. Good. Maganda yung specifications ng processor, etc. Maganda. O sige, bibilin ko yan. Ngayon, you're expecting, wala ka nang gagawin, di ba? Kasi, you bought it as is, yung pagkaka-explain sa'yo, mukhang pulido, pero, you're doing something wrong pala. Kasi, sa kakulangan ng pag-configure ng system by the seller. What do I mean? Ito, may props ako dito. Ito, yan. Baliktad. Sorry, yung camera ko kasi I think you're reading it wrong, no? Anyway, SSD, solid state drive. Ang problem kasi sa mga to, may endurance lang to. You can only read and write to these kind of drives up to a certain amount. And when you reach that amount, most probably hindi na siya reliable. Will it work? Yeah, probably it'll still work. But hindi na siya reliable. It may fail at any time. So, yung mga important files, documents ninyo na naka-store dyan, when it reaches its limit, wala na. Hindi na siya reliable. Ngayon, backtrack ulit tayo. So, medyo context within a context naman na tayo. Bakit ba nila naisipang gawin yung SSDs? Well, nung lumang panahon, hard disk drives, HDDs pa lang ang meron kami as storage. Plato yon. Tapos, ang equivalent nun is yung mga floppy disks, yung may magnetic tape sa loob. Ngayon, nung lumang panahon nga, napansin na mabilis pala mag-process ng data yung mga memory chips. When I say memory chips, I'm referring to RAMs. Sa panahon ngayon, we have DRAMs or dynamic RAMs, or ito, may props ulit ako. Ito siya. So, itong mga memory chips daw, mabilis mag-process ng data. Bakit? Kasi, yung mga hard disk drives, kumbaga sa music, we have a turntable. Imagine niyo na lang yung turntable, di ba? Yung vinyl nandito. And you're playing the music. Eventually, yung needle is somewhere here at the end na ng disc, di ba? So, let's say you wanna rewind and go to the previous track. you'd have to skip all the way to here and then replay it to get to that part of the music nga, 'di ba? Ang tagal nun. So, in regards naman to hard disk drives, same principle. Para ma-access niya ulit itong data dito banda, yung needle, yung the one that's doing the reading, ang dami niya pang dadaanan before actually getting to that part of the disk where the data is. Ngayon, si memory chip naman, since it's a memory chip, 1 and zeros lang yan, encoded na yan. Nasan si data? It's here in 10011. Nandun siya. Mapupuntahan niya. Mas mabilis, di ba? So, he'd be able to access it right away. Mabalik naman tayo kay SSDs. May pagkakaiba siya kay DRAM. Kay memory, RAM or DRAMs. Heto is a volatile memory. Meaning, as long as it has power, it can remember things. Kung mawalan ka na ng power, malilimutan niya na siya. Parang yung ex ko. Nalimutan ako kaagad. Ito naman si SSD, non-volatile. Meaning, nasa-store niya yung data kahit wala ng power. But, meron siyang drawback. Ano yung drawback? It has a limitation sa writing. So, meaning, when it reaches a certain amount of writing, terabytes written sa drive, it will most likely fail. This particular drive, itong 120 gigabyte ng gigabyte, it can only, it's rated for 75 terabytes written before it's likely to fail. Meaning naman nun, for example, you're monitoring the drives, the drives usage, na napansin mo doon, naka 80 terabytes ka na written to that drive or to this drive, most likely there's a high probability na magfe-fail na yun or mako-corrupt yung file that's being stored to this drive. Don't get me wrong, 75 terabytes is quite a lot. And for some other storage devices, ito 120 gigabytes lang to. Yung mga normal, yung mga average storage devices kasi 1 terabyte, 2 terabytes. I actually have 2 terabytes na SSDs. And yung limitation naman nun is actually 3,000 over 3,000 terabytes written before before it will actually fail daw or be deemed unreliable. Normal usage, if I know how to properly use these things, matagal yun. Yung 75 terabytes na yan, matagal yun bago ko maubos. Yung 3,000 terabytes, lalo nang mas matagal, di ba? Pero heto ngayon, may drawback nga, being a non-volatile memory nga. Yung kapag ka ito, pinuno mo, for example, ang limitation nito is 120 gigabytes. Pinuno mo siya. You kept installing applications to this storage device and continue on accessing it. The reason why this is fast is, sorry sobrang layman nito. Napaka-layman ng explanation ko. For those who are watching na medyo teki-teki, pagbigyan nyo na ako. Heto ang memory allotment natin kay SSD. Part of it is allotted para kay processing. Kumbaga, para ako maging mabilis, I need these 3 parts here or maybe 4 parts here to access or to process things para mabilis yung process. Ngayon, pinuno mo yung storage device. Mawawalan ka ngayon ng pang-process. Ngayon, ito na lang yung pang-process mo. Itong pang-process mo, ang bilis niyan. Process. It will really eat up your terabyte written limitation really quick. So, o di ba 75 terabytes written lang ang capability nito. Eh dahil inubos mo yung ano mo, yung SSD capacity mo, wala nang natira, heto na lang yung pang processing niya, nag-iisa na lang, heto na lang. Process. Delete, write. Yung 75 terabytes mo, naubos bigla, kakaprocess ni storage device. Kaya, magpe-fail kagad siya. So, a good rule of thumb is 25-30% should always be free kay solid state drive. Ang kinapipikunan ko naman kasi ngayon ay yung computer nga, 'di ba? So, iyon na, no? End of context within the context na yon. Back to main story na tayo ngayon. Ang kinapipikunan ko kasi, pagka, 'di ba, bumili nga tayo ng computer, we're expecting it to use it right away na, 'di ba? Worry free. Kaso, si technician, he failed to configure yung system. Si system, nako-configure lahat ng programs, lahat ng files naka-save kay SSD. Eh kaso nga, 'di ba? Tayo, gagamit lang tayo. Okay, save a document. Okay, save a video. Okay, download a file. Ang dami nun. Mapupuno kaagad yung SSD natin. And, as I've mentioned, kung napuno kaagad yung SSD, mabilis masira kung hindi natin babantayan. Ang akin lang, yung technician sana had the presence of mind to configure things properly. Meaning, okay, lahat ng ida-download ni user, lahat ng isa-save ni user, lahat ng gagawin ni user will be stored kay hard disk drive para to ensure na si solid state drive will remain low usage lang. Kaso hindi nila nagagawa. Actually, kaya ako to nagawa itong video na to was because yung sa pamangkin ko, he recently bought a gaming computer. He recently bought a gaming computer. Tapos, budget gaming computer. Napansin ko, ganun nga yung setup. Tapos, hindi lang man naka-configure properly. Parang, ano ba yan? Napaka-elementary nun, di ba? So, ingat lang. Dito ngayon, isa pa pala. Electrical tape. Sana naman, sellers, wag tayo gumamit ng electrical tape. Titipan mo yung computer kahit saan pa, kahit glue pa eh. Parang nakakainis, nakaka-offend. Parang nagbenta ka ng computer, may electrical tape doon. Ano yun? Without that tape, life will fall apart. Parang, anyway, mabalik. Intro pa lang yun. Ito talaga yung subject ng video ko. So, how you could promote to save the life of your SSD. You could opt to change some settings para yung mga future programs ninyo, yung mga documents, etc. ninyo isa-save sa hard disk drive para yung yung SSDs nasa minimum usage lang. Tapos kung tumaas man siya, you'd be able to easily mitigate its destruction. And before ako pong mag-proceed doon sa one way of prolonging your SSD's life, here are a few more. One is yung SSDs natin, mabilis na yan. Wala kang gagawin dyan. Umpisa pa lang, mabilis na mag-load yan. Pag on mo ng computer, 5-10 seconds, nandiyan na yung desktop mo. Tapos, kung naka-install dyan yung mga applications mo, 3-5 seconds more, maglo-load na agad yung applications mo. Meaning, on its own, mabilis na siya. So, there are a few options sa Windows, yung hibernation. We don't really need that with SSD. Ang problem kasi sa hibernation is, it will store or it will save yung current state ng computer sa solid state drive para pag on mo mamaya ng computer, kung ano man yung state na yon, it will load right back up. Na medyo hindi na siya kailangan with an SSD kasi nga mabilis na yung SSD eh. Ang problem kasi sa hibernation, unnecessary na. You're wasting your terabyte written sa storage device mo. So parang sayang lang. Eh kung nag-antay ka lang sana ng 3-4 seconds, well, time is gold nga eh, no? Pero kung if ikaw yung person na who cannot waste 4-5 seconds to just boot up the computer, ikaw na. Anyway, so that's one. Try to avoid hibernation kay Windows, especially if you're on an SSD storage device. Tapos yung pangalawa naman is mga downloaded files natin, downloaded applications natin, yung mga dina-download natin na etc. na ganyan sa internet. Try to specify a folder kung saan yung go-to download mo. Na dapat nasa hard disk drive mo siya. Kasi yung mga download naman natin yan, perfect example, yung mga PDFs. So, magda-download ko ng PDF. O, ngayon mo lang naman babasahin yan. After a week, i-delete mo na ulit yan. O di, straight na siya dun sa hard disk drive para hindi nasasayang yung terabytes written sa solid state drive. So, heto siya. Yung dito, what you'd like to do is, punta kayo sa storage settings. Dito sa storage settings, type niyo yung storage dito sa search field and mag-pop up dapat dyan yung storage settings and then click on it. And then, makikita nyo dito sa second option sa bottom part, change where new content is saved. Click on that and you'd notice new apps, new documents, music, photos, movies, and offline maps are all saved sa local disk C, which is yung SSDs natin. So, papalitan natin ngayon yan kung nasan yung hard disk drive natin. In my case, new volume delta. Iyon. So, I will click on that. Click on that. Click on that. Or rather this. Click on this one. And another one here. And wala akong choice dyan. And then, i-apply ko silang lahat. Apply. 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 In sa ganitong paraan, yung mga apps, documents, music, future files ko, masasave kay volume D or kay drive D delta. Ngayon, konting ingat na lang mga users kasi as we know, hindi lang tayo yung gumagamit ng computer. Yung anak natin or kung sino man sa bahay, gumagamit din ng computer. And there are really times na nag-i-install din sila ng mga programs. Just be mindful lang where you are installing that program to. So, just be mindful. Kay D, ang mag-i-install ng mga etc. programs. Kay C, yung mga important programs lang. And yung mga documents sa ganyan, music files, kay Delta na mapupunta yan. Yung mga games, medyo mabagal yung loading time. Pagbigyan mo na, at least matagal naman yung buhay ng computer mo, di ba? Kay D mo na i-install yung mga games mo. And that actually ends my rant. And I hope you like this video. And if you did, hit the like button. And subscribe as well if you wanna. If ayaw, o diwag. And see you in the next one.